Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker. So, this will be the intro that I'm using for it for a while, guys, just because I'm probably going to be playing this straight and probably won't have time to do intros and outros. So, I hope everybody here enjoys, and thank you for watching this, and let's go ahead and start it right up. Alright guys, I'm back. Welcome to another round of the famous, the incredible Endwalker. And the last episode, meeting Emmett and the past, and Hydaelyn and Hermes, and also what appears to be a little girl, who also appears to be what you can refer to as a familiar, and she appears to be half bird, half human. Reminds me of frickin' peacocks. Let's talk to everybody. No more creations, trash characters from matters of actual import, I trust. It was blissful event in your absence. The little ones were on their best behavior. Some creations stay outside, others stay at Canitus, like the Ambasomas. I'm not gonna blah, 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 blah. I'm butchering that name. Apologies for troubling with your kind assistance. All the flying fish are safe and well. I will presently send them back to their space if you go on ahead to the main building. Upon entering, you will see a table and chairs, a meeting area. We may speak there. Very well. Take care not to let the creature sleep away again. You just talked crap to you. You can take that? With you, will be attending as well. If so, you should join the others at the building. No creatures outside, blah 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 blah. Cheers to that. This is amazing. I love this game. Wait, I couldn't attune to the other one. Oh wait, it wouldn't let me. Can I tune to this one? I want to come back here. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. I'm going to be checking this. This is actually making me quite curious. Pog. 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 Wait a minute, what the hell? Where the hell are we that we're this close to everything else? How far away from the Renifit's toll? Oh, I remember the gemstone traders. These are the people you can talk to. So I did much to keep my location fed. Access to the region gemstone exchange. Trade bi-color gemstones for other rare exclusive items. Such clean local fits will allow for a safe delivery of goods in the region, increase the number of items available for exchange. Oh, so those are the gemstones I was saying. I've seen different things where you can get things by playing those. I remember seeing it, but I didn't bother checking the other places. I guess you can get unique items from them. I've seen some people like with outfits and stuff. While Selk has been accommodating thus far, he is the one who has business with Hermes. If you wish to attend, you'll have to ask his permission. Please let me come. Please?
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins. What? Will I have to remove you by force?
I have important things to say to him as well. There are reasons I cannot speak freely. There are reasons I cannot speak freely.
Let's hear them then, these reasons of yours. Who knows? If I deem your mysterious cause worthy, I may even be inclined to offer my assistance.
Kinda kill you.
I do not object to her attendance.
Oh, thank God.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe she can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to her so quickly otherwise.
Thank God
Moreover,
for her.
The presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish then. Behave yourself, do you hear?
That's gonna be hard. Did she tell me just to blame it on Azim?
So, it's finally happened then.
Aye. Fandaniel has declared his intention to step down and named you as his preferred successor. In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the Convocation is giving the recommendation due consideration. As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my impartial eye to take your measure. And above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I understand that you and Fandaniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
A torch you seem none too pleased to accept. Are you so averse to serving on the Convocation?
No, it's not that. For a humble researcher like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No. What troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Fandaniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the Star?
Of his own volition, yes, like so many others have before him.
Return to the Star? Does that mean die?
Well now, that's not a word I hear often. Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Aetheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing sustenance. In our finite time upon it, 'tis our duty to make it a better place, that all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened creation. And by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today. To return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved and nurtured it. A choice embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world. And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know his accomplishments as well as any. During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis, he brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no. I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Give me, I will make it up to you, I promise. Most would jump at the chance of serving a convocation, and yet... Don't mind us, my friend. Please tend to Meteon. Sorry, I didn't mean, walk perhaps? We can go for a walk? Remy gets sad when he thinks about death. When others are sad, I'm sad too. That's how I am, how he made me. But don't worry, I'm fine now. So, why did you come here? You want to learn about Elpis and Hermes. Ooh, teach you, I can teach you. We could take turns. I'll tell you something, then you tell me something. Sounds like fun? It will be, it will be. Where to start? Ah, yes, let's talk to Memnon. He could be near the Aetheryte. I'm not good at explaining, but Memnon is, so I'll have him explain instead. Meteon is now company. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave. Okay. Oh god. She's gonna ask real questions, and it's gonna suck. Wait, is that why Fandaniel gave up hope? Something happens to you, doesn't it? And no matter, even though Fandaniel stays the course for the most part, something happened. What was it? Ah, the Aetheryte. Anyone can use the teleport anywhere. Well, maybe not anywhere. Not to Ground or the other isles. For that, you need teleporters. Oh, and permission. That I believe. And what have we here? Though you look like a person, you have the ears and tails of a beast. Assume you are familiar like Meteon. Is there something you need? Wait. Ah. Crap. On the side, could you teach her about Elpis? A newly arrived familiar is she? Very well. I should be glad to introduce you to fair facility to her. Or fair facility to her. As you know, it's mankind's duty to make the star a better place. As part of this duty, we employ creation magics to bring forth new life. However, we cannot simply release our works into the world, for it would lead to chaos. No. Any and all life forms must undergo extensive testing to determine their fitness to exist, testing which is conducted here in Elpis. Every candidate is subjected to rigorous study in which we identify their properties, surmise what habits might be suitable, and speculate as to effects they have on the environment and other species. Should be judged addition to the star will be allowed to take its place in the world. The two of you, two were created with the hope of making the star a better place, so heed your master's well and be good to you here. We will, Memnon, we will. Thanks for the lesson. You had a turn, now I get a turn. Okay, this is making me think. Where did you come from? From the Crystarm, I guess? From a place facing a great threat, from a place far, far away. Such a place? I had no idea. This place is important too, I can feel it. Oh, my power, I haven't told you about it. A curation, let's find a curation. One not being watched, and I'll explain my power. Please let me speak to a frickin' unicorn, that'd be poggers, dude. Poggers. Endless. The creepy bitch. Hi, creepy bitch. We're friends. Oh, this creation is perfect. I don't remember seeing it before. Perhaps it's new? Anyway, I'll try reading its mind. That's my power. Is it throwing gang signs? I'm assuming nothing? Can't read it, or maybe there's nothing to read. Wait, please wait, I'll try again, with you this time. Greetings, can you hear me? Why is my character acting surprised? She did this earlier. This is my power. I can read the emotions of those around me and project my emotions to others in return. I'm not actually speaking to you in your mind, rather you are converting my emotions into words and intention, a process performing subconscious by intelligent life forms. This ability is vital to my mission, for it allows me to interact with intelligent beings, even should they communicate via unknown languages or other nonverbal means. As a consequence, I'm clumsy at speaking. Yet, though I struggle to express myself in this manner, Hermes wants me to speak as much as possible, for everyone has thoughts and feelings that they may wish to hide. I harbor an affection for you, one that is difficult to define. Aside from the fact that you share common traits with us, your thoughts are complex, prismatic. They draw me in and leave me wanting to know more. Out of respect for Isaiah, I refrain from using my power when speaking with you. Nevertheless, I want you to know that I wish to be your friend. Did you hear me? Hey, good. Now it's my turn again. So, what are you good at? Fighting, crafting, gathering, playing. It's a secret. I'd say fighting at this point. Ooh, fighting. That must mean you're strong. Hermes is strong too, but he doesn't like to fight, even when creations fight him. The bird is now turned. I think we might be bothering it. I swear to God, you're some secret mastermind behind all this, bird. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill your species. Let's keep going. We'll see, Ithwain, or, yeah, one thing next. She's usually in a small building, one on the west row. And we learn this bird thing's like the mastermind behind the great final days. It looks like he wants to kill me. Let's going to leave it. This place is freaking cool. Is something going on with her? Elizabeth told us not to change the past. But what happens if we're meant to try to save this girl? Well, if it isn't, Meteon, I see you brought a friend today. Greetings, Ethane. An apple. Could you make me an apple? The kind Hermes likes, covered in syrup. I want to share it with Hydaelyn. Oh, candied apple? Hermes is partial to them, but you know you can't eat Menatane. You weren't made to do so. But I'd like to. Seems that way, but it's due to your ability to share others' feelings. You've taken Hermes' likes for your own. In case I can't prepare an apple for you right now, but I'll bring one for Hermes soon, I promise. I'm sorry, I wanted to show you my favorite thing, then I could ask about yours, but I failed. Tell her what you like. Oh, that's what you like. Yes, yes, I feel it. Your joy and happiness. It makes me happy too. Thanks for sharing it with me. Well, we've walked and talked a lot. Maybe Hermes has finished talking too. Shall we go and see? Wait a minute. What the hell does my character like? Kicking ass, kicking ass. I just remembered Family Guy immediately. I love South Park. That's what I love. God damn it. I'm back already. Pity, a little bit longer. We might have snuck away without you. Aww. Excellent timing. 'Twas a refreshing constitutional, I hope. There you are. I can see the fresh air has done Menatane good. I didn't want to learn about you and Elpis, so I taught her. About this place, about my power, about your favorite food. I'm not sure if the last one will be of any use. But I do appreciate your keeping Meteon company. While you were away, I finished speaking with our guests. Finished, hardly. You requested unextended invitation, so we have no choice but to occupy ourselves with inspection of your work. My apologies. It has been decided that Emet and Hydaelyn will accompany me as attend to my duties. If you wish to learn more, perhaps you should like to come too. I'm compelled to remind you that she is no way associated with the convocation. We simply chance to meet at the Proper Leon. There's no guarantee that the matters we discuss will remain private. I do not mind. See the joy your present brings Meteon, and I can't imagine our mysterious friend harbors malicious intent. Hydaelyn is kind, really, truly. She taught me as much as I taught her. You're coming, of course, to watch Hermes. You're bound to learn lots and lots. Yeah, Emmett's really not happy with me coming everywhere with him. What Wait, Rogue's the last unicorn. Wait, wait. Pog. Oh god, this stuff is just crazy, dude. This time we all get to work, or get all good to go for a walk. Isn't it exciting? No. How an old civil organization conduct their affairs with total transparency. Convocation is no exception. But that doesn't mean we are obligated to show our work to unknown entities such as you. Consider yourself privileged and behave accordingly. Never. Though I see new creation on a daily basis, here they look at them with a different eye. It would be interesting to observe Hermes at work. If everybody's ready, there are a few creations we need to check on. First, we shall report to the spot, or return to the spot where we found our wayward Ambitoma. I'm not going to say flying fish. Of care when you step outside a hub, for there are many more unruly creatures about. Dude, this is freaking amazing. I love this game. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I wasn't recording because I would have already gotten to this point like a week ago. I'm not lying, I would have kept playing this if I ever got to I was like, as soon as I got to like Ratzahan, I was like, I couldn't finish. I had to keep playing. Got to the freaking the one tower bit, not Tower Result, but Tower Babel. Wasn't ready to go away. Fought Zodiac, same problem. This is amazing. So beautiful. Petaloda, I hope they make it into the world. I don't think... Do they? All vim and vigor now. We were discussing his nomination. He was melancholy incarnate. Ah yes, the Lanthonine Petaloda, one of the new species of our ever-popular butterfly. Still bothered about your robe? Don't be. The few specimens we repurchase won't be missed. Not too far away. Eh. This here is a new species of Petaloda we recently sent loose. It's been doing very well, managing to maintain a stable existence thus far. If it can see its observation period to the end without issue, we shall release it unto the world. Tell me, do you know the difference between living beings and arcane entities? The presence of a soul, yet the soul is something you can choose to have, isn't something you can choose to have at will. It only manifests and only in those beings whose forms adhere to the laws of creation, that can endure on their own. Beings that do not fulfill this requirement, such as those spontaneously born of magic or natural phenomena, do not have souls. No matter how much it might resemble flora or fauna, if it lacks a soul, then it's considered an arcane entity. So you see, it was not for mankind to say what is living. That domain lies beyond our manipulation, and it's hubris to assume otherwise. But come, let us head to the nearby beacon. I received a report that arcane entities have gathered there. Huh. Discussions with the soul. I wish we had Yustola here, honestly. She'd have a much easier way of working with this than we would. My understanding of this is just like, I need her here. She'd be able to understand a lot of things being said a little bit better than we could. Fascinating creation, much like yourself, little one. Renowned as Hermes is for his flying life forms. Tis a rare privilege to be able to see one of his works in progress. You're meant to be observant, Hermes, but instead we're stuck with Meteon. I suppose she serves as proof of his prowess as a researcher and creator both. Interesting, you're interested too. Tell me, how did you find the flying fish? That's what they're getting called. Ah yes, lightning pneumonia, just as the report said. Those are lightning spirits. Shards. Although we call this structure a beacon due to its form, it's in fact a magical device. By manipulating the balance of elements, it keeps the isle airborne and maintains the climate thereupon. In the course of operation, it often sees an internal shift towards a given element. Right now, that element is lightning, which draws the pneumonia here to replenish their ether. It appears Meteon is busy. Would you care to assist me in her stead and feed the pneumonia? No, they're gonna kill me. By using this lightning converger, you can harness ambient lightning and focus into a ball, a veritable feast for our dazzling friends. So go on, give it a try. Okay. I don't get electrocuted, please. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Perfect Zanine, look. See how they gather to feed, how they express themselves through their actions despite their lack of words? Speech is not the sole defining characteristic of a thinking, feeling creature, nor is silence an indication they do not possess these qualities. Be it a soulless arcana such as the Panomia or the ethereal life form such as the Petaluda, all seek to perpetuate their existence to survive. Is Meteon an arcane entity? Is Meteon a living being? I would say living being. A good question. I can answer from a theoretical standpoint, but it ultimately falls to the Bureau of Architect to pass judgment. Those with exceptional vision, such as Hydaelyn, may be able to discern her true nature. But to me, it doesn't matter. She is herself, and that's all I need to know. Oh, you finished already. I'm sorry. I was in the way. Not to worry, my dear. They've missed nothing of note, and we'll have plenty of work for them to observe. Next, we'll head east on the Morning Dew. I need to speak with some observers there. Something has to happen to her. But what could happen to her? Because that would lead to why Fandaniel seeks to end everything. Because he doesn't care about life anymore. But he is such a joyous guy right here. So if this Hermes is Fandaniel, something here must change his outlook. Something here is what changes how he perceives things and leads to him doing some bad stuff. Oh, this fellow's been the talk of the Bureau. The combination of a carefree aspect and endless rows of fangs is strangely charming. Oh. Was there a guiding theme or any message mask? This is a random assortment of features. It's adorable, but where it sneeze, Herman went flying once. Oh, yeah.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
Flowers.
This place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Entelechies. Like me.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In Like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. Well, it has no will of its own. It is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
Akasha. Though I'm not familiar with the term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Entelechies.
That's me! That's me! An Entelechi!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Hardly surprising. Dynamis cannot be seen, much less felt. And though its existence has long been theorized, we had no proof until the flower's serendipitous creation. What's more, Dynamis is far weaker than ether. Under normal circumstances, its effects are drowned out by the latter. On account of which, beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Meteon?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond, Dynamis may account for as much as 68.3%, the more abundant form by far. Were we able to control it, we could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging river... Not that I have such grand ambitions. Nay. I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse. The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
Yours is thin too. Like an Entelechi. Like me.
Ha 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 ha. Mine's a little bit different.
So, are we the same? Entelechies.
Sure, I don't see why I wouldn't be one. Well, I have been known to transcend my limits, but not with nothing but determination. If I'm thin, it's because I'm itself to do a proper job. Third one's perfect.
Well, aren't we ungrateful? Mayhap I should revert you to the pathetic, faded thing you were.
A deficit of ether alone does not an Entelechy make. It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could prove the difference between victory and defeat. You do well not to underestimate it. Oh dear, I'd forgotten about the poor fellow. You must excuse me a moment while I go and verify a few more things.
I talked crap, he got me back. Don't kill me. Hey, if you get a chance to talk crap, you talk crap. Never before I've seen heard of Dynamis or Entelechies. I can only assume the Epis file was submitted to the Bureau before I joined. Entelechi or no, we're friends in thinness. All appears to be well, this shouldn't take long. Time itself gotta add to this. Pants. Not that I or anyone else would be able to make use of it, even if we knew, but it irks me to discover there's an entirely different form of energy, and no one told me. That personal annoyance aside, Hermes' knowledge is undeniably impressive. Given that there are none among the 14 who specialize in Celestial, he would be a welcome addition. Assuming he can be persuaded to join, that is, I can still understand his hesitation. Why did you join the convocation? What do you specialize in? Why do you join? Oh, you wish to know why himself was chosen for the convocation. I should be glad to share the tale. It began when... Not another word. As you forgot, we're here to learn about Hermes, not me. My misspent youth is not your concern. Oh, yes it is. I'll tell you the tale when we're away from sensitive ears. Please do. Oh, what now? I want to learn about the convocation. And if you would accompany us, I suppose you should at least know that much. Convocation 14 is a governing body that determines myriad policies. Our goal is to ensure that all is right in creation, that our star may know a brighter future. As the name suggests, the council is comprised of 14 offices, each of which is held by an individual chosen for their surpassing abilities. Depending on the office, one is required to be either authority or a certain field or possess skills that would facilitate the performance of their stipulated duties. The performer category includes Mitrin, specialist in aquatic life, Logriff, specialist terrestrial life and husbandry, Homerote, specialist fungal plant life, Emerlolith, specialist in medicine and healing, and La Habrea, specialist creation magic, who has brought forth phantom beings of the highest complexity. As for the latter category, there is Ultima, advocate of the arts, Igiorum, champion of enlightenment and rhetoric, Posturat, preserver of discipline and order, Emetzel, keeper of the ethereal realm or underworld, in the vernacular, the Indiana pursuer of extant phenomenon, and Azim, traveler of the world and counselor to the people. What should I be revealing such details to you? Don't be silly. Even children know this much, and you'll be well to remember it all. My apologies for the wait. I've inspected the Empelos to my satisfaction. All is well with the creature, and I dare say it won't be long. It is released unto the world. Another creation, however, reportedly isn't faring so well. Charybdis. That's what we shall tend to next. If you will follow me, my friends, we shall return to the main isle and head north. I still wish I was small. I don't know why. I just feel like it'd be more fun. I don't know why, I just feel like I'd have more action go on. Is there an... What the hell? There's that much. Look at it. There's fates here. What the hell? There's so much stuff. Why is this one blue and shiny? A serpentine burner or winged snake? a slight difference in etheric balance between the Charvidius. By this, it assumed that they aren't the original creations, but their offspring. I'm pretty sure those things exist. I just think there's a problem with one of the Charvidius. Yes, that's right. This one's gone blue. As you know, the Charvidius is based on a sea creature owing to adjustments to enhance its affinity to wind. It's capable of flight. Specimens created from the concept could all fly without issue, but its problem arose in subsequent generations. This third generation creature was born with an etheric balance leaning strongly towards water, its aquatic origin reasserting itself, it would say. The result being its affinity to wind is diminished, it cannot fly. No matter what we try, we can't get to rise even the slightest bit. For such change to manifest in so few generations, I fear they are too unstable, flawed. With your permission, I will revert to creatures and recommend to the Bureau that the concept be revised. Etheric balance leaning towards water, I'm just calling Chari, would indeed struggle to manipulate wind. It is yet too early to conclude they cannot fly. Having failed at first, it may simply have developed a fear. I shall transform and fly with it, helping it to manipulate wind until it finds its wings. What? Needing to go suit to such lengths. I don't know, but of course. Transformation is an art in which one manipulates a vast quantity of ether to construct another body around oneself. In practice, this allows one to assume any conceivable form and thereby transcend the limits of one's flesh. Yet, convenient though it may be, transferring the presence of others is considered vainglorious in the extreme, and uncouth and unseemly as running about rogueless shameful. I'm told to understand you make a habit of this. Nothing of the sort, it's just that when transformed I can wield the wind and fly. It may seem excessive, but what is our shame next to the lives of these creatures? They deserve a chance and we owe it to them to do all in our power. Be that as it may. Yes, I believe I have a solution. Can I trouble you to move that Chari away from its fellow somewhere out of sight? Meanwhile, I'd like the rest of you to help me prepare here. What mischief are you scheming now? No mischief, I assure you. I would but spare you need to report to your colleagues that Hermes committed an indiscretion. So have a little faith and run along. Damn. I trust you don't mind. Its friends are throwing gang signs and it can't fly. That's the man of ideas. I wonder what he thought of this time. Oh god, so let's help Chari to fly or else they will all die. Let's help is out of sight. Good. Let's speak of the plan. Stroke of genius, really? We have Emet train the Chari. Oh god. Aside from being able to fly, untransformed, he can rarely see ether currents, and when his adept spellcraft, he can also employ suitable wind magics to guide the creature along. While he's indeed capable of all you described, it is not his duty. I live to trouble him with it. Don't be, as I mentioned. It would also be for his own sake. With that settled, let's begin at once. Hydaelyn, I want you to go to Emet. Tell him that you have a favor to ask. He will be disinclined to cooperate at first, but you mustn't be discouraged. With our friend, the trick is to be unflaggingly persistent. Off you go now, and good luck. Oh my god, he's gonna kill us. Do I have to? The rest of us, we are right behind you. We wouldn't want to think to miss the fun. Work together to win him. I'm gonna die. I'll persist. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I'm gonna die. He's gonna want to kill me. You don't like me. You don't like me at all. Oh no, this is gonna be dangerous. I'm doing this just because I think it'll be comical. Oh, screw this, I'm riding on my horse. He's gonna want to kill us. I have a favor to ask. I have a favor to ask. I have a favor to ask. I'm gonna be like Stewie on Family Guy when he kept saying mommy. Mommy. Mama. Mama. Mom, I'm just gonna piss him off. And that's when I get to go. He told me to do it. He goes, bitch. Now, are your preparations for that scheme that's clearly not a scheme complete? Excuse me as I write the fateful phrase. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not lifting a finger. I don't know what Hydaelyn is up to, and I will not be made to know. I refuse. That is to believe relentless insistence may serve to wear down the ever-wary Emmett Selk. Please. I get to say this to him. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, Paul, I wish we could have did this to him when he was still alive. Oh, he really would have killed us. Oh, I did defiantly.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so.
Ah, Charybdis. Okay.
And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emetselk. Please teach it to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emetselk. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last.
Can we please keep... I wish you would have told me this sooner, Hydaelyn. I would have screwed with him so much. Nice.
I will aid it once it has taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we?
As soon as I say a prayer silently. Jesus Christ.
You were wondering why Emetselk joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even, quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emetselk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. a singular soul who can't help but involve herself in the business of others. Where she walks, excitement is certain to follow. Her antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end. But much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you.
Can't imagine why.
I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
He's gonna want to kill us. So wait a minute, is that why he... That has to be why he helped us with Elidibus, because he always goes to Azim when Azim asks for help. Let's ask for help. If I didn't know better, I'd say I'm enjoying himself, not that he'd ever deign to admit it. Yay, Charybdis flies now. Look, Idian, look how well the Charybdis flies. It's flying, it really flies. If born to do so, thank goodness. Waved him itself from the ground. Oh god, he's gonna want to kill us. Where's Wave at? Roger from his reverie, and itself noticed you begins to descend with the Charybdis. I'm gonna butcher the name next time. It's gonna be great. I have no words to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, the Charybdis has learned to fly. And Hydaelyn and I could relax and have a pleasant chat. I'm sure you did. The creature needed some small assistance at first, but soon it was flying more or less on its own. I doubt you'll need to repeat the lesson. That was truly impressive. I witnessed it all from far. The Charybdis flies. Indeed, with this, we've proven that even a creature with skewed etheric bounds is capable of flight. Though we helped it achieve this, the Charybdis is a herd animal. They may well aid their struggling kin in like fashion if and when the need arises. Keeping this in mind, I bid you continue observing them. Is that what you want? If it may say so, rather than hoping an idealistic possibility comes to pass, would it be simpler to have the concept adjusted? That way we can guarantee that anomalies such as this are never born in the first place. These creatures are already here. We will spare no effort in giving them a chance to survive. As you wish, Chief, as you wish. So it's already here, so they're not arguing about it. Hermes? I'm fine, don't worry. Well, that concludes all of my present tasks. Let's return to the Anagonorisis for now. I have no idea how to say that word. So that explains why Emmett was so willing to help us when we were dealing with Elidibus, because he's used to always going to Eorzea when they asked for help. So when we needed help, he immediately came to support us. So my wonderings is this: if he did it once, what's stopping him from doing it again? That means he's probably willing to help us more often than we're willing to go with. That's cool, dude. I like that. I love this whole area. This place is freaking amazing, dude. The fact that Emmett's even here, I was like, I love the voice actor. I love the character. It, it is beyond a doubt an amazing expansion. Just from this. This is another great part that I love. So let's talk to everybody, then I'm ending the episode. As I said, I was going to do 45, but this kept me interested, and I had to keep playing. Now you've seen what I do was everything you were expecting. All the creations are happy, that makes me happy too. Thoroughly enjoyed myself at the end of most of all. I know I did. Alrighty. So with that, guys, unfortunately, as I said before, we have to end the episode. I certainly am glad I ended the episode when I did last time, because this has been an enjoyable, rough hour. And this, I love this. I definitely, when I get up tomorrow, I definitely want to play another round of this. I'm going to be on early. And as soon as I can wake myself up, I'm definitely going to be playing this religiously. I definitely see Thursday as being my record day. I do work Saturday, but I should have more time Saturday as well to play. And I'm probably going to use both those days as records. Saturday will probably be towards the evening, but Thursday is going to be an all-day venture. I'm not going to lie, just playing this alone makes me just want to keep playing the game. This is fantastic. This game is amazing. I love it. My mind is blown right now. Just because that bastard right there. It is cool to learn more about him, and I'm glad we have this chance to. I like the fact that he sensed us, even though we're not supposed to be here. I like the fact that Hydaelyn there was able to sense us, and he didn't know it. And then Emmett just goes, yeah, I'm just going to make you a tall, really tall person like us, and you're just going to be able to run around with us. Again, I kind of like being the same height as everybody, but I think it would have been funnier had my character stayed short. Because then I could have really messed with him. That or Hydaelyn maybe would have been more considerate to let us bug him. All funny and comedy. But I love this game. This game is really good. This story is fantastic. Like, the combat may not be exactly what I love, like doing all these abilities, but this story is by far large. It is probably one of the best stories I've ever had a chance and luxury of playing. So I guess that's it. I mean, as far as I can see it. So with that, everybody, all I have to say is this: say hello to Past Demon as he gives you the outro, and I look very much forward to playing this again in the morning. So I'll see you guys next. Alright, everybody, this is Demon telling you goodbye. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of Endwalker. Again, I probably won't get too lucky and have too many openings because there's going to be so many people playing Endwalker. So I'm doing a custom little outro for it this time around. So as I always sit there and say, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks.